So I'm going to be explaining two things: how to find the average value of a function and what the mean value theorem is. So if I was going to try to find the average value of a function, I would need to start with a specific interval. So I have an example graphic here of a function between the points a and b. And so this would be our interval. The next thing I would have to do is I would need to find the definite integral of the function on that interval. So I would use this function equation here, and I would find the interval of f of x between the points of a and b. And that will give us the area under the curve in the interval of a and b. The next thing I would need to do if I wanted to find the average of the function would be to find the magnitude of the interval. So to find the magnitude of the interval, I would find b minus a. So subtracting a from b, that will give us this length here, which is the magnitude of the interval. Then I would divide the definite integral by b minus a, and that will give me the average value of f of x between the points of a and b. So, as an example, if I wanted to find the average value of x squared between 0 and 2, I would first have to find the integral of x squared between 0 and 2. And then I would have to divide that by 2 minus 0. And so for the integral, I will get 8 over 3. And if I'm dividing that by half, my average value would be 4 over 3. So that's an example of how to find the average value of a function. What the mean value theorem is really quite simple. It says that if you have a function f of x, and you find the average value of that function in a certain interval, a to b, then there is some point on the line f of x inside that interval where that point is equal to the average value of the function. And what this graphic shows pretty clearly is that makes a lot of sense. So if the point where the function is equal to the average is called c, it's shown right here. And it makes a lot of sense. For this to be the average, the function has to cross the line of the average, which is given by this dashed line, at some point on that interval. And what you can use this for, if you're given the point c, then you could, using other information, deduce what the average value of the function is, and other important parts of the equation. What is most important to remember about the about the mean value theorem is that the average value of the function is equal to f of c. So if you have c here, f of c is equal to the average value of the function. And if you keep that in mind, you'll do very well with the mean value theorem.